Hello, 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 and welcome back to Candle Went Off, Dream Queen by Perla. So, Scorpios, this is your reading for the month of August 7th till September 7th, 2020. Something is stagnant, something is boring, something lost its spark is what I'm picking up. And it was funny because I really didn't even realize that the candle went off until I was like, wait, why isn't the candle on? But anyways, your song. And again, guys, these are just general readings. Whatever comes up, comes up. Every reading is different. Sometimes I just get past, sometimes I just get future. We clarify with the cards for that reason. So nothing is set on stone as how it is that things flow. Anyways, your song is Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board, Ariana Grande. Now, this can be you or this can be somebody saying it to you, Scorpio. Then you realize she's right there and you're like, damn, she can't compare. So there is this there's this space or this energy of something becoming stagnant. Now, of course, the song is obviously talking about an actual relationship, like a love couple or whatever. But this can be, you can apply this to any area of your life. Maybe there's a job that has become stagnant. Maybe there is a hobby that no longer brings you satisfaction. Maybe there's a friendship. Something, whatever it is, an addiction or something. There's something here that no longer yields the satisfaction that it once did. If this is a recent connection or relationship, I feel that this is something that you and the other person probably went into very quickly, very rushed. Everything kind of seemed like it fit, everything seemed perfect, etc., etc. And it's like now you and the other person or one or the other is realizing that there's really no much more substance. The mask have come off. People are showing their true colors, you and the other individual, and you're seeing how the two of you are really not compatible, and that this is not the individual that either you want to be with or you're not the individual that they want to be with. Again, in the background, you're going to go ahead and see the cards that I'm going to be using. But to that being said, there is something here that has run its course. There's a spark here that is no longer. I do feel that both parties are trying to hold on to something that is not going to work. But there is a purpose for that holding on. Either you or the other person, one of you is holding on because there is this void or this emptiness that you want to fill because someone walked out. And the phrase that keeps on coming to my mind, and I don't know why, is you chose two and lost the one. So with that being said, it was there's an energy here of more of like a type of like a player energy, somebody that had multiple offers or multiple opportunity, but you had the real deal, or the real deal came along while you were entertaining others or whatever it was in regards to your own situation, and you lost the one. This can be somebody that took two job offers and was trying to keep up with two separate jobs and lost the real job that they wanted to be in. So again, this when we read about energy, you can really apply it to any aspect of your life. I just go ahead and I say things as I see them or as I sense them. But then again, it's like either you made it seem to the world outside, you made it seem to everybody around you that this was it, if it was a job, whether it was a person, whatever it was, this was like the most grand, beautiful, amazing thing that has ever occurred in your life, and you're so blessed and all of this stuff, and deep down inside you're regretting every single step that took you to that decision, that took you to that place. But because the world is seeing you complete, which whatever that means, you don't want to disappoint those around you. I feel that you don't want to disappoint your family, you don't want to disappoint the person, and you don't want to disappoint yourself. There is this energy of having a lot of regret or a lot of pain when it comes to how you handle situation in the past or how you dealt with things in the past. And again, guys, if it's not you, then it's the person that you're dealing with. But there is a sense here that somebody is getting to their boiling point. Somebody's getting to that point where they can no longer hold back, and they're going to express. If it is a relationship, they're going to express. But you have to be careful that you don't do it from a place of like explosion, because I feel that a lot of you are going to be feeling like this pressure or this anger, and are you you're just going to want to explode on that person. And it's really not that person's fault. It is your own fault for bringing baggage or for not healing things from the past before jumping into something new. Just because, you know, the fire looked very, 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 very intrigued, and you went ahead and you passed. It's like you were meant to go ahead and do that, right? Pass your finger through the fire and not get burned. But it's like you went ahead and you sat in the fire and you stayed in the fire. So it's kind of like one of those things that, you know, some things are just brought into our life to bring you some type of clarity, or to bring you some type of temporary satisfaction. But you turn something that was probably meant to be like flirtatious, or something that were an individual that was meant to be a friend, and because you felt alone and this person was there, or because you felt that you wanted, okay guys, whatever you guys want to do, and not guys like male, just people in general, guys, but it's kind of like you wanted to win over somebody. You wanted to end the race, or you wanted to get to the end game first, or whatever. So you went ahead and you misinterpret the energies that this person was giving off. And I feel like both of you did that, and therefore are now in a situation where one person really thinks that they hold someone's heart, and the person's heart, thoughts, emotions, everything, it's not even there. But the person is very good at putting up a front. Again, it's like that. And I'm getting really sick and tired of these third-party energies, people. You guys really need to stop. Being honest. But there is this third-party energy where somebody is really devoted and committed to someone. They feel that they are in the same place. They're in the same, and this video just keeps on freezing. I have no idea how it's going to be when I actually upload it, but it's frozen at least twice or 3 times already. But it's like somebody feels that they are frequently like in the same wavelength, or in the same space or energy, or wanting the same thing. But it's like someone's mind, someone's thoughts, someone's everything, someone's soul, someone's heart, someone's emotions, someone's whatever is with somebody from their past. Even if they don't have communication, is like this person feels that they belong to that person, or that that person belongs to them. And it is kind of like, you know, God, spirit, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whomever you pray to has been trying to allow you to release this person. But because of unhealed wounds, unhealed traumas, unhealed, not taking that's what it is. Not taking the accountability. And it froze again. A lot of you are still stuck in that denial phase, and it's like this month is going to hit you guys very hard. It's going to come in see, and that's the thing, is like that darker side of the Scorpio is coming out, that stinger. And it's like you have to be very careful where you're pointing that stinger at, because you're destined to repeat the same patterns, or the same we're done with that. Be very careful, guys. And now you guys are trying to break my glass, and you guys are not going to break my mirror because of what I said. Again, it froze again. But you have to be very careful at where it is that you're pointing that stinger, what it is, who it is that you're trying to hurt, who it is that you're trying to get revenge on, because that shit is going to backfire on your ass very quickly. And it's not even going to take like days or weeks to backfire. It's like that stinger, as you're trying to point it to somebody, you're going to end up stinging yourself in the freaking ass, and it's gonna hurt like fucking hell. And I don't know why I'm cursing, but that is the energy that is coming in. It's like you have to be very careful not to try to get even, or try to get revenge on somebody. Because whatever it is that you have reaped, whatever it is that is happening to you at this moment, you yourself has set into motion in the past. And there it froze again. Again, I'm going to repeat that. Whatever it is that you have reaped, whatever it is that is going on in your life, you yourself set into motion with your past actions. So it is not anyone else's fault other than yourself. Chariot of Ascension. Let's go ahead and see. spiritual work of the higher initiative. So a lot of these things that are happening, a lot of these things that that is trying to be released during this time, that is trying to kind of be let go of, is because there is a chance here for ascension. There is a chance here for growth. There is a chance here for abundance. There is a chance here for a new start. There is a chance here to get you in that wavelength or wavelength. Excuse me, is that how you say it? I don't know. Regardless, into that frequency of those or that person that you want to be into. So again, it keeps on phrasing, but we're gonna keep on talking. But it's like, let's go ahead and see. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between the dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow you for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and the journeying in divine harmony of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, chariot of ascension and soul fire, is the spiritual gift to attain this divine purposes now available to you as a high initiative. Again, I feel that your angels, your guides, your ancestors all have been trying to get you to this point because they see the potential. They see what it is that your life has for you, but you have made an effort. It's like you guys have gone out of your way to ignore it and to push the clarity, and therefore have either gone entirely earthly, where you're not even connecting the things that you're doing and seeing the consequences that they have, not just on a physical level but also spiritually. And it's like, this is the time for all of that BS to end for you guys, Scorpios. So let's go ahead and see what the advice is for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lower the camera just because it makes it easier. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, guys, come on. What are we doing here? I know you guys are excited because you guys heard that word. You guys are from a higher initiative, right? But it's like, regardless of what your position or your status is within the spiritual realm, within spirituality, unless you do the work, boo-boo, you ain't getting nowhere. Let's just put it that way. Let's be honest. The sorcerer. So let's go ahead. I need one more card for the advice, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna clarify. With that 8 of Pentacles, it's like, really, the way that I don't know if that's a frog or a toad, don't call me up, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, is like, he is this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to see how this video actually uploads, because it just keeps on freezing left and right. Anyways, guys, he's like taking a leap. He is jumping into it kind of looks like a light, but it's like what is coming from him, from his heart, is reaching to what he or she, whatever, we're going to say the frog is a he, just for the sake of it, to speak a little faster. It's attached to his heart. It's like he sees this as the light. It sees this as hope. It sees this as life in itself. It is something that brings you life. It brings you breath. And it's like you're trying your best to take that leap, take that jump, and going forward. With the 8 of Pentacles, is like you're trying to see how it is, because I don't know if you see the little thing here, and I don't know if you've ever seen like a heart monitor when they're monitoring your heart and stuff like that. It's like, it's like you feel like, maybe some of you feel like you have lost your lifeline, let's put it that way. But it's like, you know what your lifeline is. Now the question is, how do you get there? If this is something spiritually, and I keep on freezing, guys, if this is something spiritually, or a specific person, a specific path that you're supposed to be taking down, you're trying to figure out really the best way of how it is that you can move towards this person or towards this destiny. With the sorcerer, it's like you need to go ahead and really connect to that deep part inside of you that allows you to manifest, that brings in that clarity that you have had before when you were getting those messages, when you were getting, I feel that with probably I want to say like about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, you were getting a lot of clarity as to what it was that you were supposed to do, who it was that you were supposed to be with, or who it was that you were supposed to be with during that specific time. But you ignored it again because you did not want to let go of the status or the position that you held in this earth world, because either it was that people looked up to you or people looked up to the type of lifestyle that you projected onto the world. Let's put it that way, because nothing is as you have been showing or allowing people to see, or showing to the world what it has been. With the 10 of Wands in the reverse, you have to go ahead and you have to break this silence. If this is a person, or if this is to yourself, it's like you need to break that silence within yourself to really admit to yourself whatever it was that you did wrong, to really take accountability. If you have to ask forgiveness of someone, or someone has to ask forgiveness of you, like if you have to ask forgiveness, is like whether the other person accepts it or not, you still have to, like, that forgiveness part of yourself, asking for forgiveness, is like part of your accountability. Because I feel that in the past you have been very prideful when it comes to asking for forgiveness. If someone is coming in to ask for your forgiveness, it's like, you know, you are entitled to not accept the forgiveness, but it's kind of like being reminded that if you were the one that would have, let's say, if you didn't mess up and the other person did, would you want, if things were reversed, will you want somebody to accept your apology? And that's kind of like the way that you have to look at it. So there's definitely here someone needing to either apologize or needing to receive, or being willing or open to receive an apology. With the 2 of Wands is like, you're with the Sorcerer is like, there's no longer are your guides or your angels, your ancestors, God, Spirit, going to come in and save the day for you anymore. Because I feel that whatever they had to reveal to you and the steps that you needed to take forward to get yourself out of this situation, whether it's a relationship, a connection, whether it's moving towards someone from your past, coming in with this new offer, or wanting to give this new offer, this new energy, or whatever it was, I feel that you have been given the clarity on how to move forward, but you have failed to go ahead and take the necessary steps that you have been asked to take. So during this time, during this month, unless you take the actions towards the path that you yourself chose to live, then it's kind of going, and it's kind of hard, like, it's sad to say, but it's like God, Spirit, is going to be silenced. Your ancestors, your angels, and your guides are not going to intervene for you. It's not that they are abandoning you. It is that they're kind of taking a step back and waiting for you to ask for the help, waiting for you to ask for the assistance, because they have been freely and willingly giving it to you and you have been denying it. So with the Ace of Pentacles, again, because you were so focused on not wanting to lose the appearance that you have towards on the world, with the Spirit of Wands is that they're here. Spiritually, everybody is there to support you. Your ancestors, your guides, God, anyone, whatever, the universe, Mother Earth, Gaia, however you want to call it, it doesn't really matter. They're there to support you, but they are taking a step back and allowing you to realize the mistakes that you have made, to see if and when you are ready to go ahead and take those steps forward. No, this was in the reverse. Sorry, guys. So we have the Wise Fox, the Moon in the reverse, and then the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you're still failing to see the big picture. It's kind of like what I'm getting. Some of you are going to have to really reflect. This is your outcome. It's like there is going to be this small period of feeling like a failure, feeling like you could have avoided everything that happened in the past year or 2 years. I feel more, it's like we're looking at the last year and a half to 2 years. A lot of the sorrow, a lot of the pain, I feel there was a lot of financial losses. There was a lot of emotional loss. There was a lot of loss. You lost a lot of time with family members. You lost a lot of time with your children. You lost a lot of time celebrating, and put yourself in position where you you just lost a lot. Let's put it that way. So when that hits you hard, I do feel that there's going to be this short period of time. And again, it's going to be short if you allow it to be. Where you're just kind of like realizing and finally accepting that this is all you're doing. It is the actions that you took that got you to a place where you lost everything that you lost. With the moon in the reverse, it's like there's no more, again, when I was talking about with the Two of Wands, it's like there's no more dreams, there's no more clarity, there's nothing else coming in. So you are going to kind of feel this sense or this energy of being lost or being alone in the world. But it's like you're not, because remember, Spirit of Wands is there. It's waiting. God, Spirit is waiting for you to cry out and ask for the help, to cry out and ask for the clarity, because it has been given to you. So during the moon in the reverse energy, it's basically forcing you to take the actions that you have been asked to take in the past that you have failed to do so. So with the wise fox, it's like, you know, she's dancing, there's an angel, she's dancing, there's a skeleton, there's a fox, there's everything here. It's like when you finally decide again to take that action, Scorpio, it's like be very, 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 very careful that you're not doing them from a place of revenge. Make sure that you do not in the future move forward into blaming others. The way that I see her here dancing with like the skeleton, or what I would say will be like the representation of death itself, is like finally getting into that place, into that energy of accepting whatever has been lost, accepting that something has come to an end, but being able, and again it froze again, so it's like accepting that something has come to an end, but being able to celebrate an ending, knowing that there's going to be a new beginning, either with the person that you felt that you have lost or with someone new, but an actual beginning that is going to actually be built on a solid foundation. Whew, that was a lot, Scorpios. Anyways, guys, that is all that I have for you for this month. As always, thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys back next month with your monthly. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.